It's that time again. It's time to make Monday yours. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Drew in the Moment. This is our new series called Make Monday Yours, and that's what we want to do this fine Monday morning. This is episode 4. If you're new to the series, welcome in. We hope you get something from this video today. We are here at the Polynesian. We just got done live streaming, and I figure what a beautiful place to take a walk and a talk with you guys. In these Make Mondays Yours, I pick a topic that is relevant to myself and maybe to you as well, and I like to talk about it. So without further ado, we're going to get into talking about something that I have struggled with my whole life. It's self-talk. And what I really mean, is how we think about ourselves and talk to ourselves in our minds. It can change everything for the worse if you are thinking, for example, I'm not good enough, or I can't do that, I'm not capable of that, which is utter nonsense, because when you talk like that to yourself, first of all, you are your own worst enemy, man. And also, if you say those things to yourself, they will come true. You will self-prophesize in a way, and growing up, I used to play baseball, and I remember all the time, I would see other people playing ball, playing pretty well. And I'd be like, wow, they're really good at baseball. But in my mind, what I would say to myself was, I'm okay, but I'm not good like that. I'm not as good as them. That was always a thing with me. And the thing is, I was actually pretty good at baseball. I used to have people telling me, like, wow, you're really good at baseball. And for some reason in my mind, I couldn't tell myself that. I really couldn't. So it's really detrimental when you talk like that about yourself. You got to be kind to yourself. You need to wake up or with whatever you're doing and have something good to say. Be like, I can do this today. I can whatever, learn something new. Because the thing is, we always want to, myself included, you always kind of want to blame an outside source for why you don't do something. It's like, well, they said this to me. They said I wasn't good enough. The problem is, you took that, you believed them, and you started saying it to yourself, So it's really, really important, because it can change everything. You gotta be kind to yourself. Like, so take a moment and think about things that you would say to yourself that are not good. We all do it. I do it. I try to be better about it. I've learned, how to think about how I speak to myself. And think about some of the things that you say to yourself that are maybe not great. And then think about if somebody said that to somebody you loved. How would you feel? You'd be a little upset with that person, because it's not kind words, but we are all capable of learning to talk to ourselves a little bit better, and it is hard to catch. Trust me. There's been times where I start and I get into this like funk where I'm so consumed, and it's pretty much like the snowball effect, where I'll say something and be like, oh, it could be little, like, oh, yeah, I'm really not made for that, whatever it is. And then it snowballs into a bunch of other things that I say to myself that is super negative, and anybody, if they said that to me, I'd be upset. So, I just want you guys to be careful with your words to yourself, because you don't want to be your own worst enemy. You really don't. Also, you got to think about this too. What you say, say it's something nice that you say about yourself. That could be the only nice thing anybody says about you or to you that day, So it might as well be you saying those nice things, because we are all capable of so much more. We just got to get that, I can't do it, I'm not enough. You got to get that vocabulary out of your mind, because if not, it can consume you and bring you to a place where you honestly start feeling like nothing you do is enough, nothing you give is enough, and it's just not true. It's just not true. You got to be nice to yourself, you know. But yeah, so that's pretty much been on my mind, was just because I did it the other day. I actually did it the other day to myself, and luckily I caught myself, because I was like, wait a minute, because there's something I was trying to do, and I was like, you know what, I'm never going to understand this. I'm never going to be able to do this. And then luckily I caught myself. I was like, wait a minute. Why am I saying that? Why am I saying that to myself? So I changed my vocabulary. And even if you don't believe it, at least saying it can bring you to believe it. So I started saying, I was like, no, I'm going to figure this out. I got this. And I half believed it, you know? And lo and behold, the situation that I was dealing with, I ended up figuring it out. So it was like a positive boost for myself, just to give me that, like, stop talking like that, man, and believe in yourself. You know, I want you guys to believe in yourself. I want you to be kind to yourself. You know, self-love is so important. Yeah, so if you get anything out of this, guys, just please watch your words to yourself. Be nice to yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. But thank you guys for listening to the rant and rave this morning. I hope you guys have a spectacular Monday. I hope this maybe helped in some way. But yes, thank you guys for watching the series. Have a great Monday. Have a great rest of your week. And until we see you next time, guys, remember, there's only one way to live. It's in the moment. And remember, be kind to yourself.